Okay.
Namaste,
Welcome.
Guruji.
Namaste.
Our topic is anti-addiction, and can we today discuss the food addiction, which is a more grounded thing? But yesterday on satsang, you mentioned that with the food you also can get enlightened. So many people have suffering from the food addiction, or maybe even another part of this is anti-food addiction, like bulimia or losing the weight, or another way is obesity and some extra weight. So it's all connected with our annamaya kosha, which is body of food and earth element and tastes, different tastes, different smells. It's all depending on the food addiction.
Let's have a classical outlook over this to understand. And what I said that yes, if we know only eating, preparing food and eating, it can, and it is enough for enlightenment to attain the truth if it is used. Out of the 5 precepts, the universal precepts, principles which a yogi follows, non-violence, truth, there is one called aparigraha, non-hoarding. And if food addiction is concerned, it's directly relating to non-hoarding. We have tendency to accumulate wealth in emergency, in insecurity. So if I am not secure that tomorrow I will get my food or not, if I get it today, then I will have tendency to eat a lot and hoard it in my stomach so that maybe tomorrow I don't get food, but I can still be alive. So the holding, bank balance, property, security, more insecure we feel, more we have tendency to accumulate, acting in emergency situation. So here you see that food, one way is categorization, sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. But it's relevant, this categorization of food is relevant to the person who is thinking like this and who has goal like. Well, if I want to be loving, more light, then we have tendency to choose the food sattvic. If I don't have my path of enlightenment, who cares? Food is sattvic or rajasic or tamasic. So our thinking pattern and the choice of food is depending upon our goal. What is my goal? If my goal is enlightenment, then I practice aparigraha with food. So if I have a trust that tomorrow I will get the food. Even if I don't get it, I take it as I don't need it. It's some kind of teaching behind it. So this attitude is a different attitude and not following addiction. If you are not making it a choice, food, whatever food is coming, you're eating, not coming, not eating, like Buddhist, like monks, begging. And it is suitable for their purpose of enlightenment, this attitude to the food. But attitude to the food is different because goals are different to different people. One is in the army. Now goal of food and choices of food will be that you should have enough reservoir at the same time. In case of emergency, you should capable of keeping the reservoir, and you should also be capable of moving without food. So the training and the food intake, if purpose changing, will be different. One person is a businessman traveling in aeroplane, car, here, there, then food has to be different. So food is directly related to your purpose and goal of life. Body training. We do also training for yoga, but our purpose is just to make it balance between flexibility and strength and capable of functioning, doing some work, not fighting and wrestling. If you change the purpose, what purpose you have for the body, you should be clear about. Why? And what purpose you want to use it. You want to use it to sit silent for 3 hours, your food should change. So food is direct relationship between your goals and the purpose. What instrument would you like this to become? Your body. And then I push. And now Bruce Lee, he will have a different food. So this is to understand that you cannot make a universal dietary system when everybody on the planet should eat this food and it is good for them. Purpose is change. Then we categorize yogic food, military food, space food, child food, adult food. So this categorization is made and one should be aware of it. The addiction in food is, the basic is insecurity. And this insecurity leads to hoarding, greed. So there are psychological factors involved which we can remove. The person is food addicted. So if you say, don't eat this, you only eat this diet, so you are forcing the person, and this person can break this discipline anytime, can go out of control. So defining a purpose and removing insecurities is the main line of work to remove person from any kind of food addiction. Like I give you life example, one person was come to me, very fat, and good post in company, but has big belly. He said, just cannot stop it. And go to the hotel, ask for one chicken, then two chicken, then three chicken. He keeps on eating non-stop. So this addiction is a kind of, he has to work, not directly on the food, it is a symptom, but on the emotional insecurity. A person is given too much love, person will not eat. Emotionally secured will not eat. Emotionally insecure children eat a lot. So emotional insecurity, coping with stress, anxiety may lead to anorexia, like disease, eating a lot. Non-hoarding and emotional insecurities are the two factors one we need to work if you want to discipline the food. At the same time, making person conscious of greater objective in life. A higher objective should be given and a challenge should be accepted. Yes, I want this body for this purpose. And you are fully fit for this. If you are a boxer, your diet will change. You cannot have a yogi diet and go for wrestling. So here I was saying yes, because it's the food. If you make it as a center point, and food can be prepared, it will have a physical properties of calories, and it will have a psychic flow. behind it,
mhm,
the way you will prepare it, and who will prepare it. If an enlightened person making food, his food will be enlightened. If an angry person is making food, his food will be angry.
mm,
If mentally anxiety person is there and cooking food, the mental anxiety will be in the food.
mm.
This is a psychic
What
dimension.
what what is the mechanism of this transferring the emotion into the food?
You will transfer yourself in the food.
Mm,
The cook is transferred. The creator is in the creation.
mm,
The painter is in the painting, psychically
mhm.
present. The creator is present in creation. So a cook will be present in his food.
And is it any impact on the food? The person who is delivering the food, is it?
Yeah, delivering is also
Mm,
important. There's a final psychic transference in the food. So whosoever
mhm.
is prepared doesn't matter. Finally, which coming to your hand and you deliver, there will be your final psychic transference through the food.
Because now delivery is very popular in Europe, uh, everywhere after COVID, where the people sit at home and they order food from restaurant, and but the delivery job is now taken by the refugees mainly. It's like I don't know who is cooking, but also the delivery is now the job of the almost poor people. I mean, and this impact is.
So his psychic state of mind will be transferred
Mhm,
with the food. But this is not in the whole food.
mhm,
This psychic attitude will be the first gross which you will take.
mhm,
It is there only at that time.
mm.
In
So is it?
India, in India,
Yes.
this was observed. So what we have been taught when we were yogis, like monk, we are accepting food from any sources.
Mm,
And the sources are people getting rid of their sin,
mhm,
bad karmas. Somehow they got money from stealing. And then they are donating it to temples, ashrams, to get rid of this
mm,
guilt.
mm,
So their food in the ashram is filled with guilt
mm,
and
mhm,
expectations of redeeming my karmas.
mm,
This is there. If you take this food without exchange, proper exchange in any ashrams and temples, you are doomed.
mm,
You have to pay. You have to take that karma and live
mhm,
with it. That person is rich and becoming more rich.
mhm,
You are becoming more and more poor
mm,
and going through the karmas which was created by this person. That's why we don't receive money, donations. And even donations don't take food. So ashram has its own way of combating and
mm,
transforming this energy into enlightenment. If a guru knows, he creates a system. Without knowing, you will be finished with all the diseases.
mm,
So what we have been doing, first of all, we don't take as the food.
mm,
We whenever somebody giving out of anger, but I will receive as a prasada.
mm,
I don't take as a food.
mm,
I'm taking it as prasada with my both hands, as if God is giving me the Parvati. We say
mm,
Shiva's wife is the only protector, Annapurna. So she is in her form giving. So whosoever is cooking, whosoever is giving, I keep my mind that I am taking from Parvati.
mm,
So I'm changing the psychic attitude while I am receiving.
mhm,
So this person will be changed for a while when donating. 1 second. And in 1 second, this transfer will be happening to me. So for me, is a Amrit is an actor as a support for my enlightenment and my growth. Even if you fail to do so, and the food is given to you from, and then the first bite, you keep it outside. Don't take it. Don't eat it. First
And,
bite.
but there is a rule also. Okay.
Yeah. This also works in addiction. You cannot be addicted by a food if you will take the first bite out for somebody, for cow, for dog, for anyone. You take it out. So in India, we say before you eat, think of someone to whom this food is needed also, and take this portion out. Then you save your intelligence, you save your emotion not to hoard, because your all greed, addiction, impulse will be fully on the first bite. And the first bite you don't take, you put it outside, you will see, oh, losing, grip is losing. You already donating. So this your impulse of greed, of hoarding is there, fully there. It's an instinct. You are almost jumping on the food and in hurry. So here we say, no, don't take food like this. Sit, relax, meditate, mantras, change your psychic attitude. Because food is coming from the source you have not worked. The person who has earned money, he has created all the drama, he has lied, he has deceived, whatever he has done. This karma is coming to you and you are not doing anything. So my job is to take the karma of the person, release the psychic attitude, clean myself, become aware, eat the food, and give the blessing back. Proper way. You will never be addicted with food.
Yes, now I understand this rule, which is written in many books, that before you eat, you should give food to somebody else, and yes, to the animals, to the poor people, and then eat yourself. So it's distributing the karma. And what about the last piece of the food? Is it any rules for the
Last
last
piece also, greed can be there. And the
piece?
last piece, this is the addiction. So if you, last piece is also showing the addiction, and first, the first bite and the last, when you are finishing it, both showing it. Last is the same addictions going, okay, this is the last time. So if you can also remove the last time. In India, for this, we have created two animals, cow and dog. So first portion of the food is cooked, but the first portion primarily should go to cow. And if something, you always never finish the pot completely. There should always remain something, and that is for the dog.
What is for the cat?
Doesn't matter, dog or cat.
Okay.
In India, we have two animals. Cat is not so much popular, but cow and dog is popular. Because both are known by their qualities. Will you cat bite me? Twice. Dog will not. If you give food once to dog, once, if you feed the dog, he will never bite you. Doesn't matter what you will do. But cat can bite anytime.
Wildness.
Different nature. They are not considered as fully pet. Cow is considered as a mother, nourishing your
Mhm.
family, and dog is considered as a protector and with devotion, loyalty. There is no loyalty in cat. Cats are not loyal.
Mhm.
Cats have different properties, but this not loyalty not. And these two are considered for spiritual growth: loyalty, surrender to
Mhm.
the Guru or God, and unconditionally nourishment. Cow.
Mhm. And also this rule, yes, to see Annapurna before you take any food. Before it's also very important, I think.
Hmm. This is spiritual point of view for enlightenment. These are
Mm-hmm.
psychic attitudes, which is the way to remove it. But if we can process all nicely, buying the
Mm-hmm.
food with love, with a purpose is clear. So every spot purpose is clear. Awakening of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Then from buying to seeding, buying, cutting, cooking, cleaning, and giving,
Mm.
all in one line. You need nothing else. Just eat, sleep, and relax. No sadhana.
Uh, okay. What about the qualities of food, like vegan or non-vegan? It's a lot of
This
discussion.
all relative. Your digestive system, your where you are born. If you are born in a mountain, you will eat meat. You will drink alcohol. Easy lifestyle. If you are born on plain nearby river, you will have more vegetables around you,
Mm-hmm.
greenery around you. You will eat green things, vegetables. And if you are in a position where you're dependent on cattle only, their milk,
Mm-hmm.
their meat, you will depend on that. And body becomes like that.
But the people who living in the big cities now, so they came to the supermarket and they have to make a choice which food they are eating. I mean, they almost forget about where they was born and what food is more natural for them. Um, so, and they are mm, healthy food, non-healthy food, food with meat, food without meat. It's a lot of
Not thinking
discussion.
because their purpose is different. Their purpose is to survive, work, earn money.
Mm,
They don't have any other purpose. So for this purpose, they are not aware, they are not concerned, not bothered about. And this food
mm,
is helping them
mm,
because a food is coming. Like I have been living in different situations, like in temple food. Only in the temple, the food process is fully different. There is no food there, only
mhm,
prasad. So the
mm,
attitude is already changed. Food doesn't exist.
mhm,
It exists either prasad or not prasad. And if it is prasad, then it has to be clean, hygienic, with love, with bhajan, with meditation. You are cooking to offer to God first.
mhm,
Different attitude. When I started eating after a long time of like living in temples, ashrams, different food, not eating at all in any restaurant or any market, not even
mhm,
drinking chai. So mind is fully different. There is no business mind. I found that in my mind there was nothing like a business. Exist, everything is divine, and
mm,
God will give me food and relax and meditate. There is no thought of doing business, selling, buying. And then after long years, I was going and we have to eat in restaurant, like going to Badrinath, Kedarnath, somewhere you have
mhm,
to eat. When I started eating in the restaurant, and I aware how mind is changing. Each time you are aware, the thoughts moving on. The moment I eat food, I said, "Oh, business going on. What to
mm,
buy, what to sell, how much to buy, how much income." I said, "From where?" what is happening? No, eating food and mind changing because
mm,
it's delivered in a business way. The
mm,
man who is working needs payment. He is not concerned. He's
mhm,
only concerned business, give
mhm,
business and grow and earn money and business. So after eating this food, nothing remained. Business. I started thinking
mhm,
about business, business, business.
mm,
So these people who are going, in their mind is only one thing. See, samsara. Everyone is busy to expand their business, earn more money, develop some
mhm,
more resources, and this food is supporting. More you
mm,
eat, more you become part of it.
mhm,
So food is a system also.
mhm,
Your food coming to you through a system. My food coming to me through my system.
mhm,
My students giving me donation, somebody giving, somebody not giving, whatsoever, but it's coming through a system. So this is everyone is in a food system and their food is coming through a system according to that whatever the person needs. Now this business mind people start to eat food in temple, they cannot do business because mind will change. They will suddenly they will be out of that food system. Oh, the shop's closed. I don't want to do business.
And the military people have got military food, yes.
Military food.
Military.
And their food all the time coming to fight to protect.
Mhm,
Ready to fight and protect. Protect yourself and kill the enemy. Protect yourself
mhm,
and kill the enemy. So this attitude is flowing in their food system.
mhm.
And food is also
And
according to that.
yes, and for in hospitals, there is another way of food, some kind of health health protection food. I mean,
I have been hospitalized few times. I didn't like their food at all.
yes, mm, it's a miracle because in any hospital in any country there is no good food. I mean, maybe it's good, but
It's a
nobody
strange
likes it.
kind of sickness there, no? The moment you go in a hospital, you are sucked. A kind of, my God, my energy is being sucked out. Like I become fully tired there. Yes, in operation, 1 week I had to be in a hospital. That was experience, maximum period of time, 1 week when I had an operation. Food is very strange. Its calorie is full. You have to eat egg and this, whatever doctor's saying, measuring calories, but no taste. Like very strange kind of.
It's very funny with these calories because the man who create this system, his idea is to put any food and burn it and calculated how many calories is taking out. But our digestion process is not actual burning. So the food with a lot of calories may be digested very, very light, and the food with low calories can maybe digested in other way, which gives a lot of calories to the body. So it's this calorie system which is written in any product. It's a mess. I mean, it's
I never followed it. Food
mhm,
system. I never read any book. Yes, in looking mobile, vitamin B is good for eyes and vitamin A for this, like in a course book. And you should eat carrot and tomato and which vitamin in is which. This is a different as a part of a study as a biology and coming on reels and so many things you are looking at it. But I never paid, I was not serious in this way because I see it will not work for
mhm,
dietitians. The person is eating a lot and you're trying best with the diet, with calculated diet, and it won't work because body is not made like this and mind is not needed. This mind is not needed to make the body healthy. You need instinctive mind which
mhm.
senses the food immediately.
So can you also give an example of the food which is helping of 70 for 70 plus 75 plus people? I mean, to live longer? What kind of food or what kind of food system can help these people to live longer and to be
My idea is right and wrong. My idea is that our livers should be strong enough to digest any kind of, even sometimes it's poisonous.
Mhm,
That capability should be there. And one should try everything. Like when I become fully um, on fruits
mhm,
and eating nothing, no chapati and grains and dal and proteins, only fruits and vegetables, no
mhm,
spices. I noticed that slowly, my liver system starts to become weak,
mhm,
and teeth also starts to become weak.
mhm,
And when I eat first time, my whole body is screaming, not able to digest this protein.
mhm,
So if you keep on giving light food, your stomach will start to reject. I cannot digest this. I cannot digest this. I cannot digest gluten. I cannot digest milk. I cannot. So many limitations will be created in your body, which you
mhm,
are creating by yourself. So my
mhm,
idea is that body should be trained, give each kind of protein, heavy protein, small protein, and liver system should be prepared in a way that it can digest. For sure,
mhm,
75 plus people, teeth are weak, liver systems are weak, so they should prefer liquid food. But at the same time, they must give a little bit protein to train the body to digest.
mhm,
And you can do it by sincere increment, like 1 gram wheat,
mhm,
2 gram wheat, 3 gram wheat. Becoming gluten free and eating as a fashion is a different phenomenon.
mhm,
Be a vegan with out of compassion that this milk is a blood and I don't want to kill animals. And this is a different phenomenon. You can choose it, but your body should be capable of digesting it.
mhm,
So making a liver system ready to digest any kind of is the best.
mhm,
If not, then give liquid, less protein, but keep on challenging it so that it doesn't go to sensitive state where you are very limited with your food. So this way you are limiting yourself.
mhm,
If your purpose is that you are not concerned with the body, muscular health is different. You can
mhm,
remove proteins, you can be on diet. In India, somebody can be only on water. But
mhm,
as a healthy, normal way, a person should be capable, and it's said to be healthy, that it can digest even bizarre food sometimes. So
mhm,
I programmed my liver system different way because I have no choice of food. You don't have money, you don't have choice. Choice is there if you have money to buy food. If I don't have money, no choice. Whatever comes, you eat. So my system is prepared in a way. You give any kind of food, anybody cooking, doesn't matter who cook it, from where you buy it, what it is. In front of me, this is my prasada, this is my karma, now digest it.
mhm, mhm. And what about the drinks? Is it any rules or any idea of drinking, like chai or water or amount of drinking? uh, hot or cold, some spices. So drinking is also prasad, or it's
Look, if we follow yogic way, we are taming the instinct.
mhm,
We are taming the instinct with our sadhana. So if you are
mhm,
taming the instinct and working on food, this question doesn't arise.
mhm,
How much green tea, how much this tea, how much that tea. You will just follow and you will make right choices.
mm,
Only if person is not aware, come to reduce its weight, body weight. Just by
mhm,
checking calories, we will not succeed.
mhm,
Even by succeeding 1 week, 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, all discipline will be broken.
mhm,
You cannot be long on diet with this way. So unless person meditates or given some devices to go beyond instinct, tame the instinct, and remove this emotional insecurities
mhm,
psychically, then the choices of food becomes natural and exactly what your body needs. If you have money to buy food, making choices.
mhm.
And there are psychically, like if you start to say no to anything, I don't want to eat ice cream, I don't want. Now all you want to eat ice cream. Not in this way. This way it won't work.
But in Ayurveda, the ice cream is the most one of the most unhealthy food because it's cold, it's have a lot of fat, and it does not digest well. So uh, yes, ice cream and the cheese, the hard cheese, is also like ama formation food. Uh,
This way in Ayurveda, if we are conforming to Ayurveda, sattvic, rasic, tamasic food, and according to work,
and
if your
also
work is only
doshas.
enlightenment, no earning money, not to relate to so many confronting different kinds of mind, you take very simple food and preparation should be also very simple. Boil it,
Mhm,
put some salt, pepper, eat, drink, simple, simple food
mhm,
preparation. Rasic food will have complexity,
mhm.
more
And
complex way of cooking.
tamasic food.
Tamasic food also, either it is stale, not fresh, heavy proteins, not properly cooked, or just overcooked, not properly taken care of, will become tamasic. Heavy to
It's
digest,
also
after eating, you feel sleepy.
mhm. It's also important, interesting that in Ayurveda they recommend first to eat sweet and at the end eat bitter food. Bitter means stop of the eating. You eat something bitter and you don't want to eat anything more because bitter food is giving staying in the mouth for a long time. So, but the sweet and salty, you can eat almost mm, endless eating. If it's sweet and salty together, it's. Mm, but
We
if
are
you
not
bite a
recommended
bitter,
to eat sweet and salty together. Usually, people eating fashion is sweet at the end. People eating
yes.
at the end. But this I become aware this modern culture. In our culture, we have been eating sweet at the end with curd. Always like in village, like at the end, it's ending with sweet but with curd.
Curd, what is meant?
Curd.
Uh,
So somehow this, if you mix curd with sweet at the end, it's somehow helping to digest maybe
mhm.
fermentation there. But
see
now in a
in
fashion, in village also, I saw fashion is the same coming. At the end, bricks of mm, ice
yes,
cream, and people eating only ice cream, nothing else.
yes,
But
and
normal, as I remember, in our sweet, yeah, sweet coming, people eating sweet separately, and it's coming in the food, but at the end, it's coming with sweet with curd.
uh, yes, in some Indian restaurant, they also at the end gives the seeds. Seeds, you chew the seeds. It's
That
like
is mouth freshener. That's a different. That is
not
like digestive. You take something to digest your food.
yes, yes. It's cumin, fennel, and cardamom. It's altogether three CCF: cumin, cardamom, and fennel. Uh, it helps to apana goes down. I mean, it helps to digest any food. Okay, so it's uh, so the food is prasad. I think it's good for therapeutical use, also
Yeah,
to
for food
understand.
addiction people, you have to change their attitude towards the food. Don't make a ritualistic, full conscious ritual before eating the food. The first bite of the food they should never eat.
And the last
Prepare
bite
very
also no.
nicely the first bite, whatever ingredients you have in plate, and take it out. And you will
Mhm,
see the impulse to eat a lot is finished. And at the
mhm.
end, they should not eat.
And
The food addiction is the best. The fat will start to go by itself, and there will be no struggle.
mhm. Um, but I remember the practice from Vijnan Bhairav Tantra. Uh, After askeza, the first feel the first bite. After fasting, the first bite is the enlightenment.
Yeah, first bite is the right. And here, first bite
Eh,
is the greed. If it is
mhm,
addiction, then first bite is the greed, anxiety, some negative emotions involved.
mm,
You remove that, and the last bite will also carry the same anxiety. I will not, maybe if I don't get food, this insecurity will
mhm,
be reflected in the last one. If you control this first and last two bites, that's what I was saying, that it is an enlightenment process. If we regulate everything and focus only on kitchen, done.
mhm,
Person will change. Do nothing, relax, eat, sleep, move around, do gardening, cooking, watching, and very simple act. Person will be enlightened.
And also there is, I have one lady, she's suffering from the hormones like acidity from the stomach, and I realized that she cannot digest her life. She has so many problems in the life, and her mind is creating a lot of drama. And any food she takes, she feels like almost vomiting or this acidity coming
Yeah,
out, reflux.
but
So it's
you take the shat karma for this woman and kunja,
mhm,
drink water and throw it. 3 days and her problem will start to disappear.
mhm,
If you just apply shat karma, even if you
mhm,
apply all six, it will start to function immediately. And even if acidic, then she just should vomit. Drink water in the morning and vomit.
mhm,
Vomit. So she is having a lot of things which cannot be digested psychically. It will throw out
mhm,
and problem will disappear.
mhm. Yeah, it's interesting, yes. But the yogi create the shat karmas uh, almost for any reason of any
Oh, I can
disease.
take you, not short karma, then I can give you breath technique. If you can
Mm-hmm.
teach her, it will disappear for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 15 minutes of breath technique. Only breathing patterns, different breathing patterns, early morning without empty stomach, and you will see the miracle.
Yeah, it will be interesting, yes, because anytime she went to so many doctors, and now doctors is prescribing the big list of medicines. Big list. Go to the pharmacy and buy this, buy this, buy this. Even the vitamins, uh, they promised, they asked to take 6 different capsules of vitamins. For what? I
You can cure it in 3 days. If she learns to do Kunjal, if she is not, give Ayurvedic some pills which
mm-hmm,
provokes vomiting. So make her
mm-hmm,
drink a lot of water, give these pills, she will vomit. If she cannot do by
mm-hmm.
herself, if she is a high blood pressure, take care. Don't give Kunjal, she will die.
Yes, yes, yes.
Checking it out. If she doesn't have high blood pressure, uh, temperament, it will work. And even she has high blood pressure, then a set of breathing techniques, some kumbhak.
Mm-hmm,
Maybe I have teach you, I don't remember. Maybe it's different kind of breathing and
mm-hmm,
set of kriya, and that cleanses everything, including basically it's for cleansing any kind of psychic garbage and psychic
mm-hmm,
hooks or emotional um, conjectures wherever mind is stuck somewhere. It will work to delete. It doesn't matter what it is, a symptom. It
mm-hmm,
will delete. Just teach. Take 3 days. Create a miracle.
mm-hmm. Okay, that's a
Save her
good.
money and give to you. You save this because each medicine will bring a side effect,
Yes,
and it will
yes.
become more and more complex to heal.
And I always try to insist that okay, you bought it, okay, you can eat it till the end, but don't buy anything new because when you read out of all the tablets, wait few weeks just without any tablet, and then find out what is missing. And this is the but this breathing technique, I don't know, online or not online now, YouTube, but
I
it will
have
be
created
interesting.
the. I have teach to in Hindi or maybe English. Uh, there are videos, and I think I might have teach you when I was in Shakti Prakriya or somewhere in this technique. When I was teaching you Shakti Prakriya, energy process. Or maybe I will teach you again, doesn't matter. One day.
Okay.
Sunday tomorrow I am teaching. I will see. I think I might have teach you because we must have brought some serious problem somewhere.
Um, in rejuvenation, yes, we learn the therapeutical breathing, and
No, a set of techniques was nine steps.
no, no.
No, 9 steps and different kinds of breathing and bandhas. Little bit complex to learn,
Mm-hmm,
but it works.
mm-hmm,
You can use to delete any kind of psychic blocks
mm,
in the person.
mm. Yes. Also, yes, we discussed a few weeks ago the square breathing in order to
Square breathing in this situation will be,
in
you need a lot of
anti-addiction.
anti-addiction, but that is different to have control over the situation.
Mm-hmm,
Here we need some purgation, something to throw out of the body, and then teaching control.
mm-hmm.
So
So
once
it's
we are concerned that these things we don't need to exercise control. Its garbage has to be out of the system. Then whatever remains, we learn to exercise control over. If something is positive, you need different techniques to throw out.
Because it may be also kapalabhati involved. Because it's
All
a part
Shat
of
Karma
Shat.
works.
Yes, it's part of Shat Karma. No?
But Shat Karma is related to physical body, little bit prana. And this technique is only with pranic body. We don't touch the mind, we don't touch the body, because it's very complex and very long process of analysis, discipline, taking care. We try to solve it fatafat, immediate. So go to the pranic body and change it. The pranic body works both way. We don't have to handle the complexity of mind, thinking, patterns, attitudes, psychology. That deals with itself, and at the same time gives power to physical body. Approach is not to touch the physical body, change any habit of physical, not to touch the mental body, begin in the middle with prana. This is the best way. After 2-3 days, the cleaning happened, person will feel light, relaxed, attitude change, then control. Then teaching different methods. Because you just cannot be involved only cleaning the room. This becomes addiction. People who are involved only cleaning, they are addicted to clean. We are not addicted, we are not make them addicted to clean, because many people get addicted. They are doing Sankachalan continuously. They cannot, oh, something remains. Oh, my stool is little bit. They are freak. So not to make them addicted, but just to teach them one deep cleaning and then teaching them controlling.
Okay, maybe next time we will start with this technique.
This involves, you have to come a little bit more early, possible?
Yes.
9 o'clock?
Yes.
Because my class tomorrow is physical class is for me better 7:30 in the morning. Or 6 o'clock in the morning. But for me, 6 o'clock class, you cannot attend. 7:30, you cannot attend. A little bit more early, 9 o'clock.
Okay. You want
Or
tomorrow?
just my, I see if video is there, then watch the video. Technically explained.
Okay, send me information. Either
no, you have done it.
Or...
You remember one, I was teaching you Murcha Pranayama, unconscious to be, and also closing this nose, this Banga, square breathing, and Kapalabhati, all mixed together.
But maybe to repeat, because it's part of the
anyway, we will make the
discussion.
part
Yes.
of anti-addiction capsule and keep it here. One very simple, not simple. One has to work to live like this. A work, but not more than half an hour. It will immediately control the food addiction within half an hour.
Okay, let's schedule it.
Yeah, after this person becomes hungry like beast. When you do this technique, you will digest even a stone in your. There will be no problem that I am eating something and cannot digest. No, you eat and you digest, because fire is a lot, too much fire. Even tamasic food will be burned. A little bit control, psychic attitude change, some psychological consultation, making person aware, making them ready to set the goals of life, and then introducing the technique. Like professionally, you do it.
Okay. So give me the time and I will join.
My time is best 7:30 in the morning.
I mean, okay, 7:30 is 5 a.m. For me. So
too much, no?
Too much,
make it
yes.
9.
9 is okay, yes.
As early you give time, give me Monday.
Okay, Monday 9.
Because Saturday I'm busy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I cannot do it. Already there, busy. Monday, any day you can.
Monday 9 o'clock is nice.
I will schedule a class. Yeah.
Okay, and also, yeah, last thing, yesterday on the satsang, I find out that when this lady Agori came, and I realized that Agori techniques is very, very powerful, even for any kind of addiction or any kind of mind thing, ego formation, ego killing. So they're very, very advanced. I mean,
Yeah, when she started to share to me some techniques which agoris are using for their backbone, how to use. She has very nice utilitarian techniques,
mhm,
even for normal person to make the body healthy.
mhm,
I wanted to ask her how they handle ecosystem in Agora, but maybe it was too complex question for her to explain. She was more explaining the technical aspects and rituals and the practices, methodology.
mhm.
It's okay. If she comes next time, she will share.
Is it any Agori in your city?
I have many
Or they
friends.
are?
They are Agoris.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Okay.
I mean, they are living in Shamshan. Sometimes I meet in Rishikesh when they are living in Shamshan. But when they come, we say yes, hi, hello, give them money, talk a little bit, and have friendship. Um, is a different, Aghora is the very highest form of sadhana. But what people see as a ritual is very bizarre.
Mhm. Yeah, and they specially created it to read out of other people.
And
I
what
mean,
she was mentioning, Aghori in, I think in Varanasi or Gorakhpur in UP, Swami Ram. His name is
mhm,
also Swami Ram. There are many Swami Ram in India. So, and she also recommended me his book. There is a book, if you like to read,
mhm,
written by this Alajin Aghori, a very different way, which makes sense to
mhm,
even layman.
mhm. Yeah, I read it only because it translated to Russian. This one American guy, Robert
This
Svoboda.
Aghora 1, 2, 3, 4. No?
Yes,
I
yes,
also read
and
when it was published. Very and fancy idea about Agora. Yes, the way he made a character, one Agori, which was
mhm,
filled with miraculous power at the same time living a normal life and
mhm.
using all kinds of stuff and creating miracles. Yes, could be, but that make people interested in Agora. Western
Yes,
world
yes.
become interested in Agora. I was also thrilled young age when I was reading it.
Mhm.
Interesting
And
for me to read.
you can also see him in YouTube, Robert Svoboda, because he's making 5 minutes with Robert Svoboda almost every day, and it's a nice format. I mean, 5 minutes and different topics, and it's because yeah, the satsang for 1 hour, it's good for some people, but for maybe some other people, 5 minute format is
5 minute format is the Maha Mantra of Agora. You just recite it only.
mhm,
Aghorebhyo ath ghorebhyo ghor
mhm,
ghor tarajasya sharvatah sarva sarvebhyo namaste rudra rupebhyo. There is one mantra in
mhm.
for Agora. If you just ritual, then repeat this mantra 10 times. But
No, I mean it's satsang. He's doing satsang for 5 minutes. Satsang, it's like this, and for because he's living in America, so for Americans, it's mm, for modern people which are running. Because in TikTok, which is popular for young people, the maximum is 15 seconds. 15 seconds, it's
I was thinking to create these all techniques. idea was coming that I can create in 1 minute reel different
Mm-hmm.
techniques and like capsules, like anti-addictions. But it's very difficult, not easy. I need video editor, think somebody and create it. One technique will take many hours to create in that format. It can be created
Yes,
like
it's
square breathing, one of the capsule, which you can use anti-stress, anti-anxiety. Just 3 minutes, not even 5 minutes, 3 minutes enough to make the
mm-hmm.
mind creative, to make the mind stop immediately. There are many techniques here. It works for a few seconds.
Okay. So see you Monday, 9 o'clock. Thank you very
Monday,
much
9
for
o'clock.
today.
Okay.
9 o'clock. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.